What's up, guys? There's a lot more people out here than I thought there was going to be. I was hoping to come out here and have a kind of a quiet, peaceful atmosphere. Turns out coming to a public park is kind of a bad idea to film a video. So this video is going to be a little bit different than what I normally do. There's not going to be any motorcycles involved in this one. It's a different kind of vlog. It's kind of a personal vlog for me, something that I want to do, and I figured I'd share it with you guys just to maybe see if maybe it influences some of you guys in some positive way, and I hope it does. So a couple of days ago, a really good friend of mine had her apartment broken into, and she was out. Thankfully, she wasn't at the apartment, so there wasn't any harm that came to her. But she got back to the apartment, her door was broken down, and they stole a ton of her stuff. Computers, iPads, jewelry, money, I mean, all kinds of things. They cleaned her out. But one of the things that kind of really, I guess, sucked that she got stolen was her PlayStation. Her PS4 was taken. They oddly enough didn't take any of the games or anything, but they grabbed the system and they took that. So she's a real avid gamer, as am I. We actually game a lot together online. You know, like I said, she's a really good friend of mine. And with this whole ordeal and everything that's happened, she's been really bummed out about, you know, not necessarily not having the PlayStation, just everything in general. But she's just been, I mean, it's a really bad situation, and anybody, of course, rightfully would be bummed out about this. So I decided I was going to go ahead and do something kind of nice for her. So here's the thing. My buddy up in Jacksonville, Redline87, you guys may know him from YouTube, you may know him from Instagram. I was talking to him about this, and you know, kind of, we were just shooting the shit. We talk all the time, and I told him what had happened to my friend, and he was like, man, that's a really shitty situation. And as it turns out, he was at a conference for work, and he just won a gift card to GameStop that would pretty much help me out in this situation to help me cover a portion of the proceeds of buying her a new PS4. I offered him a little bit of money, and he was like, you know what, let's go ahead and do this. I get that, you know, this situation kind of sucks and I want to help you out. So he went ahead and sent me the gift card. I went ahead and I sent him a little bit of money for it, not nearly as much as what the actual gift card is worth. So he's doing me a huge solid, you know, for somebody he doesn't even know. And in this time of the year where, you know, it's Thanksgiving's in a couple of days and Christmas is right around the corner, it's really important to kind of do something for others that, you know, maybe you wouldn't do normally just because of the time of the year. It's the time of the year that you want to go ahead and that you really want to do something nice for other people other than yourself. And that's kind of where I was with this situation. I understand she's my friend, not necessarily anybody else's, so I wanted to do something nice for her. And just by me kind of explaining the situation to him, he was like, you know what, I want to help you out with this. So he went ahead and sent me this gift card. So now I'm going to go ahead and take that gift card and run to GameStop. We're going to buy her a new PS4, and I'm going to deliver that PS4 to her. She has no idea about this, by the way. She has no idea I'm buying her a new PS4. She has no idea I'm buying her anything for that matter. And I'm gonna kind of try and make her day, her week a little bit better. It's been rough for her. So hopefully this helps, and hopefully this inspires you guys to maybe do something nice for somebody else. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to buy something for someone else. It doesn't have to be with money. It's, like I said, it's that time of the year, it's important to do things for others and out of the kindness of your heart. So whether that means it's something monetary, whether that means donating your time, if that means just making something for somebody, I mean, anything that you can do to help somebody else that is maybe less fortunate or in need, whether you know them or not, it's a beautiful thing. And if I can help inspire that with this video, then I've done my job, and that makes me really happy. All right, guys, let's go check out this PlayStation. All right, let's go see what this GameStop has. All right, so that GameStop was a strikeout. They were actually all out of PlayStations. So gotta go find another GameStop. Guys, mission accomplished. Got the PS4. Now it's time to go surprise her and give it to her as a gift. All right, so this is what we ended up getting for her. The Uncharted edition of the PS4, the new Slim version. Having a beer, hanging with a cat. All right, so several hours later, she's finally home, so I'm able to finally link up with her and give her the PS4 that I bought her. It smells like a bakery in here. It smells like fresh bread in this elevator. It's not bad.
I have 100 locks now.
Yes, you do. So, look, I know you've been feeling really down about this whole break-in thing, and that shit really sucks, and that's why you have 100 locks now. So I went ahead and I did something kind of nice for you.
What? What? No, you didn't. What? Why?
Hey, let me jump in here with you.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I've been crying all day.
Love you, Sam. I couldn't let something awful like that happen to somebody. It's so good. Let's close the door before somebody breaks in here again.
Oh my god, I'm freaking out. That's so nice.
You're very welcome. You don't have to cry.
This is my life now. I cry for everything.
All right, I'm not gonna keep on filming you crying. So this kind of came to be because like the day that you got broken into, I was talking with a buddy of mine who you don't know, who lives in Jacksonville. He's another moto vlogger, so he does kind of the same thing I do. And that night, he happened to have a fortunate night, and he won a what was supposed to be a PS4 Pro. And I was like, dude, that's fucking great. Congrats. Now we can actually play PlayStation together. And then you get home later on that night and tell me that your fucking place got broken into, which is insane. So the next day, I'm talking to him, and what they ended up giving him instead was a gift card. And he already has an Xbox. He's not really a PS4 guy, and he doesn't really game in general. So he was like, I think I'm going to sell it to try and get a track helmet. And I told him, I was like, look, would you be willing to sell it to me for like a crackhead price? And I was like, you know, before you say go fuck yourself, hear me out. Here's the explanation. And I kind of told him the story of what happened. And I was like, look, I'm not trying to give you any kind of a sob story or anything. Like, if you want to tell me no, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, you don't.
But you have no obligation to it. It just, you know, you'd be doing me a solid, basically. And he was like, let me think about it. And then he texted me back a little while later, and he was like, you know what? It's your friend, and you're my friend, and it's that time of year for helping people and doing nice things for others. So he's like, I'm gonna send it to you. So I gave him like crackhead price money for it, which I won't say how much it was. But he sent me the gift card, with which I was able to buy a new PS4 for you. And then my personal copy of Destiny, which is her favorite game, our favorite game.
I love Destiny.
And so yeah, so that's how I made this.
You hit my Destiny all the
she
time.
Does.
Though.
She does all the time. So that's how this kind of came to be, and how I managed to get that. All right, guys. I think that's where I'm going to end it. I know it's emotional for her. It's kind of emotional for me. But hopefully this inspires you guys to do something nice for somebody else that isn't yourself. whether that be something that you buy, something monetary, whether it's donating your time, whether it's just saying something nice to somebody. It's that time of year. So hopefully this inspires you to do something nice for others. All right? I'll check you guys on the next video. Later.